Welcome to the Raider News Sports Report. It's a pleasure to be back. I'm Adam Weiner.
I'm Abby Saperstein.
Let's jump straight into it.
So to start, I'm with Rachel with boys soccer. Rachel, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So how's the season been so far for the boys?
The boys have been showing great athleticism this season. They are currently 7-0 and they're doing really well.
So who are some key players to watch out for this season?
This season there are a lot of key players, but the one that's sticking out the most is senior Jack Hosmer. Right now he's a little injured, but he will make a comeback and hopefully be able to play soon.
Great. So what are some big games coming up?
The next Westfield game is October 6th at 4 o'clock.
Speaking of Westfield games, we played them 2 weeks ago, and that was one of the biggest wins of the season. So here are some highlights from that game.
We're here with Jack Hosmer on Raiders. Jack, what a game. Do you have anything to say?
We work so hard as a team, and it feels so great to finally give something to the fans. And, we really wanted to play for what's on our shirt and what's on our jersey because, we all deserve it so much. We work every day. We have so much passion for the game, and we're just so glad that we can give everyone that came here such a great game. And I'm just so glad to be part of such a great team, and it's seriously such a good feeling.
That first goal was amazing. Can you describe what happened?
I intercepted it. I just played it as Zidane, and he did the rest. And really kudos to Zidane. It was a great finish.
Yeah. What was your spirit after halftime? I know you guys were 2 down, but what were you guys saying to yourselves?
We really weren't worried at all because we played so well in the first half. We got unlucky with those 2 goals, and I think Westfield knew it too. We just had so much passion. We weren't going to give up, so we knew we were going to come through.
Yeah. Nice job out there.
Thanks.
I'm here with Owen Murphy with Scotch Plains. Owen, you got some words after the game?
I mean, it's the first time I personally beat Westfield as getting on the field. I mean,
Go, baby.
It's a speechless feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect the feeling that I'm having right now. It's emotional, it's happy, it's so many things, and then winning with a comeback from down from 2 goals in regulation, going up 3-2. It's something I can't even describe. I can't even get words out of my mouth to describe it.
Yeah. After halftime, you guys seemed a little down. What were you guys saying to yourselves? What was the motivation goal?
Halftime, well, a few years back, same scenario against a very good Elizabeth team. And we went down 2-0, came back and won 3-2 in overtime. And Joe had the same speech that he had that game. And just don't give up. I mean, we were dominating the entire game. But first half, they had 2 chances, they scored 2 goals, but we were still dominating the entire game, so we knew that we can get it done, and we did. I love this team. We're going to do such big things this year. Yeah. I mean, no one's going to be ready for us. No one's going to be ready for us. We're never going to stop fighting.
You hear that, SBF? No one's ready for us. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, good game, brother.
And now on to cross country with Zach Zimmerman. What's up, Zach?
Not much, Adam. How are you?
So give me a little overview about this cross country team.
So far, they've been running very great. I think they're 5-1 for their dual meet season, and they also participated in some 5Ks. And all the runners are either testing or breaking their PRs.
That's great. How have the captains been contributing to the team so far?
They've been contributing very well. You have Brandon Garcia, Ben Fleischer, and Sarah Green, the 3 seniors, are all running and beating the PRs and helping their team compete and hopefully be successful for the whole year.
If you had to pick one player to watch for the rest of the season, who would it be?
That would have to be Olivia Zambrio. I mean, she placed in their latest 5K. She placed 6th place in the whole for all women's in their 5K, and she's been on fire this season. So she's certainly one to watch for the rest of the year.
Wow, good for her. Thank you, Zach.
No problem, Adam.
And now on to girls tennis with Jack Pedersen. Jack, how are you?
I'm good, Abby. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So how has the girls tennis team been looking this year?
The girls' tennis team is doing very well. They have a 3-2 record so far, and they had recent victories against Plainfield and Union Catholic, so they're just doing their best to crank out another good season.
So who's the one to watch this year?
The one to watch this year would be Maggie LaPalo. She recently committed to go Division I for lacrosse, but she's also great at tennis, and she's just been lighting it up out there.
What have the girls been doing this season to have such a successful season?
They've been just playing tennis to the best of their ability. You know, these girls are real, hard-working players, and they go out there and they know that tennis is their passion, and they're ready to just win games for the team.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Abby.
Last sport for the day is with Gabby K. We have gymnastics. What's up, Gab?
Hi, Adam. How are you?
Good. I'm good. So tell me about this gymnastics team.
They're actually doing really well so far. They have won every meet of their season besides their meet against Westfield, but they only lost by 1, so they still did a pretty good job.
How have the captains been so far?
All captains are seniors. Lena Woolman, Jessie Freebley, Rachel Tang, and Kara Bush have all been working hard. Elena actually has been out on a foot injury, but hopefully she'll be back soon and continue her good season.
Yes, hopefully a speedy recovery. How do you think they will do for counties and states?
Well, I actually talked to one of their captains, Jess Freebley, and she said that she thinks they're going to do really well. They got a lot of new freshmen this year, so they're a strong team, and they hope to go far.
Let's hope for the best. Thank you, Gabby.
No problem.
Now on to Female Athlete of the Month with Kelsey Faye and Maggie Trina.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Faye, and I'm here with the Female Athlete of the Month, Maggie Trina. So, Maggie, how do you feel being captain of the girls' varsity soccer team?
I feel fit to be the captain this year, and I feel really good leading them.
How do you think the season will go this year?
So far, we have a winning record. We haven't lost a game. I think we're going to be pretty good. Our only competition this year is Cranford. Even though we lost a lot of girls, we came back really strong, and even though we have a young team, we practice really hard and we keep improving.
So you guys just beat Westfield. How did that feel?
It felt really good. I've never beat Westfield on the team ever since I've been on the team for 3 years. This is the first time 3 years we've beat Westfield. It felt really good. Opposed to years before, we've been struggling, keeping our focus because the girls have a lot of beef, as I'd say, with the girls on Westfield. But it wasn't really like this year, so that's why we kind of kept our focus and we beat them.
So this is your last year on the Scotch Plains Fairwood High School soccer team. How do you feel about that, and are you going to continue your soccer career in college?
I'm really sad it's coming to a close, but I will be continuing playing soccer at Montclair State University.
And what meal do you eat before your soccer games to get you, pumped up and ready?
I normally make myself an omelet, and sometimes I have some orange juice. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Congratulations to Maggie for being Female Athlete of the Month, and back to you in the studio.
And now on to local sports, starting with the New York Giants.
So the Giants were off to a rough start this year, but now they have a 1-2 record, and they beat the Texans. Some players to look out for this year on the Giants is Saquon Barkley. He has 216 rushing yards, and Odell Beckham with 271 running yards.
Yeah, the Giants always have a rocky start. As a Giants fan, I know how they play, and I actually looked. The last time they were 1-2, it was 2007, where they won the Super Bowl 42. So I have high hopes for them, and we'll see how they do against the Saints next week.
Yeah. Also, with some other New York teams, the Yankees have been having a pretty good season this year.
Yes, the Yankees have clinched their playoffs, and we don't know who they're playing yet in the wild card, but it's most likely going to be the Oakland A's, and hopefully they beat them to start really getting their chance of winning a World Series.
And that's all we have for you today. I'm Abby Saperstein.
And I'm Adam Weiner.
Thank you for watching.
Catch you later.